Good morning students. In this video, I will discuss an example for uniform acceleration as many were not able to follow the example which was quoted in the FCC class. So in the FCC class, we dealt about the positive acceleration, negative acceleration, uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. So many were not able to understand the acceleration due to gravity which was quoted as an example. And you will be learning about that acceleration due to gravity in class 9 in detail. Now I will give an alternate example for the uniform acceleration so that you can understand it in a better manner. So we already know that if a body is going to travel with a uniform speed, say if it is going to travel with 30 km per hour, in the same direction, no change in speed, no change in direction, then you say that the object is moving, the body is moving with a uniform velocity. So if there is no change in velocity, then the acceleration is zero. There is no change in velocity means acceleration is zero, because acceleration is nothing but rate at which the velocity changes. Suppose if a body is going to move the same speed and if there is no change in the direction, then we say that the acceleration is zero, right? Now you imagine you are moving in a car, right? And you are going to travel the first 1 hour with the speed of 30 km. That is, you are going to cover 30 km in 1 hour, right? The second hour, the same car, you will be traveling with a greater speed. Just think that there is no traffic. The second hour, if you are going to travel with 40 km per hour. Then in the third hour, if you are going to travel with 50 km per hour. Because there is no traffic, you are able to increase the speed and you don't have any disturbance. So now you observe, this is the time and this is the speed or velocity. Just imagine that the direction is the same. So the velocity is mentioned here, right? So there is an increase in the speed, no doubt. But you see how much is the increase for every hour? The first 1 hour it was 30, the next hour it was 40, the next hour it was 50. So the increase in the speed is found to be constant, that is 40 minus 30 is 10 km per hour. And similarly 50 minus 40, V minus U, right? 50 minus 40 is 10 km per hour. So the change in velocity for every 1 hour is constant, and so we say that the body is in uniform acceleration. It is, the car is in uniform acceleration. Since the change in velocity for every 1 hour is same, so for every unit time is nothing but for 1 hour or 1 second, whatever may be. Here in this case it is for 1 hour. For every 1 hour there is a constant change in the velocity, and so we say that the vehicle is moving with a uniform acceleration, but it is not practically possible on road, right? So what is possible on road is a non-uniform acceleration. What is it? Suppose in the first 1 hour you are traveling with the speed of 30 km per hour. The second hour you are going to travel with the speed of 50 km per hour. So due to some disturbance, the next 1 hour again you are traveling with very less speed of 20 km per hour. So this is the practical possibility on road. So here the time is mentioned here and the velocity is given here. So if you see the change in velocity for every 1 hour, here it is 50 minus 30, which is 20 km per hour, and here it is 20 minus 50, which is minus 30 km per hour. Actually there is a decrease in the speed, right? Deceleration. So since the change in velocity is not uniform, we say this is a non-uniform acceleration. Now I think you will have a better clarity. So the change in acceleration is not uniform for every unit of time or 1 hour. So this is an example of non-uniform acceleration, right? Now you just connect with the acceleration due to gravity. It is an example of uniform acceleration. If you are not able to follow, just leave it. No problem. For those who are able to follow, I'll just explain it. Now if a ball is dropped, you call it as a free fall. It is because of the gravitational force which is acting on the body. It is just going to have an increase in velocity, and it is an example of an accelerated motion. There is going to be a change in velocity, and if you consider the change in velocity for every second, you will be astonished to see that it is by 10 meter per second, which will be a constant for every second. That is, the first second, the ball after 1 second, this is at 0 second, it will be with 0 velocity. So after 1 second, the ball would have the velocity of 10 meter per second. After 2 seconds, the velocity of the ball will be, that is the speed of the ball will be 20 meter per second. That is, for every second it will be able to move 20 meter. Then the next 3 seconds, it will be able to arrive at a velocity of 30 meter per second. So this is the increase in the velocity of the ball. So if you see the increase for every second, it will be a uniform increase. So first it was 10, later the final velocity after 1 second is 20. So 20 minus 10 is 10 meter per second. Similarly, 30 minus 20 is 10 meter per second. So there is a uniform increase, constant increase in the velocity, and so the acceleration due to gravity, which is acting on any body which is falling, is an example of uniform acceleration. Similarly, when a body is just thrown up, there will be a uniform deceleration. The velocity will decrease by 10 meter per second for every second. So both the free fall and if a body is just launched, just like a rocket which is launched, if a ball is thrown up, there will be a decrease in the velocity which will be uniform. So both the fall and acceleration due to gravity and deceleration due to gravity, decrease in the velocity for every second when a ball is thrown up, both are the examples of uniform acceleration. Hope you have a better understanding now. Thank you.